the United Kingdom.
I would love to see Canada be the 51st state. The Canadian citizens, if that happened, would get a very big tax cut. You wouldn't have to worry about military. You wouldn't have to worry about many of the things. You'd have better health coverage. You'd have much better health coverage.
Now, as a Canadian who lives in Florida for a couple months a year and is actually looking to live full-time in Florida and get a visa, let's break that down one by one. Number one, taxes. I've already broken down on my channel so many times. If you make $150,000 a year and you really go for it and you want to build a business and have financial freedom, you are going to pay close to 32% tax just for your provincial and federal tax. That does not include all of the other hidden taxes that you pay in Canada, such as the carbon tax, which makes everything more expensive. Not just gas, clothes, these glasses, this bracelet I got, whatever. Everything around you costs so much more money in Canada with the carbon tax. I can tell you from living in Florida for all these months, everything is way cheaper. Gas is cheaper, food is cheaper, clothes is cheaper. Everything at the stores is way cheaper because they do not have a carbon tax. Next up, you got sewer tax, you got water tax, you got property tax, you got HST on top of all the other tax. It's a tax on a tax on a tax. In America, they don't have that. So for example, if you live here in the great state of Florida and you make $150,000, your tax rate is 25%. Now the thing about Florida is your tax rate is topping out at about 25%. Whether you make 200 grand, 300 grand, 800 grand, you're kind of topping out at that 25% mark. Whereas in Canada, as we know, it goes up and up and up to 54%. When you add on all those other taxes, a lot of Canadians who are going for it and making a business are paying close to 60% of their income to taxes. Now let's talk about the next thing, healthcare. This is the one where all the Canadians in my comments get so stuck up on. Ooh, we have free healthcare. Number one, you do not have free healthcare. You pay for that crappy ass healthcare via extremely high taxes. And when you need it, you're waiting in the emergency room for hours and hours and hours. You're waiting months and months and months for your cancer screening. You know, if you find a lump on your shoulder, your arm, and you want to go get it checked out, months. If you got some sort of skin issue and you got to see a professional dermatologist, months. Okay, in America, when you need somebody, if you have the proper health plan, which is number one, like this. You want to see a doctor? Like this. I have so many friends who are Canadians who are now down here and have made videos and videos and videos about how the healthcare here is 10 times better. Yes, it costs more money. America is made for capitalists. If you want to go for it and make money, you're going to be way better off here. If you're going to be average or below average, you're going to be worse off here. So it's up to you. What do you want to be? Do you want to be a regular, everyday citizen? Boring? Living in frozen tundra, Kingston, Ontario? Maybe stay in Canada. This country is not for you. But if you want to go for it and make something of yourself, this is the place. Not to mention, the weather. What's that? What is that? Is that blue sky? Is that the sun? What is that, Canadians? Yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm leaving Canada. Bye-bye.